Hey guys, I recently was sent a box of goodies from LOTTIE London. I haven't even hauled these yet, but I thought it would be fun to film a little first impression trying out these products. So let me show you what they sent. First is the Bright Bounce Under Eye Corrector, which comes in a few different shades, but I have the color Light. Very excited for this as I'm an oily gal. This is the Stay Matte AF Setting Spray. Then we have the Mega Brow Glaze, which is a clear brow gel. This 9-pan shadow palette in the color range Fired Up. The number 10 tapered blending brush. And the Super Fake False Lash Effect mascara. So I have already applied my primer and my foundation. I'm wearing the RMS foundation today, and I totally forgot. I normally apply my under eye corrector before I put foundation on, but I don't think it will really matter. So again, this is the LOTTIE London corrector in the light shade, which looks nice and peachy. And then I'm just going to apply it with this Morphe E8 brush. And we'll of course just do one eye at a time, so we can see what a difference it makes. So here is one eye with, one eye without. I feel like this even makes my eye look a little bit more lifted on this side. I feel like it looks a little bit more droopy, but definitely nice and bright. And I don't like to apply a lot of product with my fingers, but here's a swatch of it, and it does feel like a creamy consistency, but not too slippery and emollient, which is nice because I've tried something like that before and I didn't like it for under my eyes, which tend to be a bit more oily, but that's a nice consistency. So now I'm going to do the rest of my face makeup and I will be back for the setting spray. Okay, I'm back looking crazy. So I did the rest of my face makeup minus my blush. I did my eyebrows minus brow gel, and then I set my eyeshadow primer. So for blush, it's not LOTTIE London, but I just wanted to apply it with you for some reason today. I feel like this is going to go nicely with the palette. So this is from the Lunar Beauty Nude Prism palette, and I'm gonna go in with the orange shade Blaze, and I'm gonna use my Sigma F15 Duo Fiber blush brush to try to pick up a nice light amount of this. And I did already do highlighter. Oh good, I feel like that was a pretty lightish wash of the color. So now we are going to use the Matte AF setting spray. So I'm going to give it a shake, and then I'm going to spray it over here first to get the mister going. Okay. All right, now let's try it on me. I like the mist of that. I feel like it was fine enough, but came out strong enough where it actually hit my face. I have some other setting sprays where I feel like it's so light that it just disappears in the air or gets all over my shirt. There is a little bit of a scent there, but really just kind of like a clean scent. So the way that that sprayed out was super nice. Okay, so I wanted to zoom you in a little bit for the brow gel. You can see I've already applied my pencil. So this is the Mega Brow Glaze. Clear brow gel has a nice small brush. So let's see how this does. It's weird, it feels like there's no product on the wand. So I'm just gonna brush my brows straight up and then just smooth it out on the top. My brows aren't super unruly. This is so weird. It almost feels like a dry brush. I can tell there's a little product on there. And I know I don't want it super gloopy, but we'll have to see about how that wears, because that was an interesting experience. So now we have the Fired Up eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to be using the number 10 tapered blending brush to take this color Ashes and apply that as my transition color. That is the lightest matte. I don't know if you guys can see, but a decent amount of kick up in the pan there. And I definitely do need to wash this brush. I might make it a little bit fluffy. I don't like blending brushes that are too pinched. I end up liking those more for a crease brush. So I'm just gonna try to take it up a little bit more. Let's get it matched on the other side. The color is definitely showing up, and this is a lighter shade. And again, it's showing up like a little more yellow than it looks in the pan. Then on one lid, I am going to use a cream shadow base just so you guys can see the difference. And this is the Balm Batter Up Shadow Stick in Curveball. So I'm going to pick this shimmer tarnish for my lid. We will start on the side without the cream shadow, just using this Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH41, which is my favorite lid brush. I do not know how people apply eyeshadow without using a base. I know some people use concealer on their lids, which I think if they're not setting it, probably is a nice tacky base. But eyeshadow, like from any brand, just looks too subtle without it. But let's see the difference here. That's insane. Look at the difference. I think I'm gonna mix these two shades here for crease. This one is called Hot, and this is Ignite. And these eyeshadows are applying really well. I do feel like these are nice and pigmented. There is a bit of powder kick up in the pan, but it's not an insane amount. And the shadows are super buildable, don't look patchy. And then for the outer corner, I'm gonna use this shade Rusty and a MAC 286 Duo Fiber Tapered Blending Brush, if I'm remembering that correctly. That is showing up super well. So I just wiped off my brush on a towel to go back in and help with the blending. I'm going to take a bit more of that lightest matte, go around the edges, and then I'm going to take my finger back with the shimmer to re-intensify it. And then what I like to do is take my primer setting shade and clean up the outer corner of my shadow to give that more angled cat eye shape. I just find that most flattering on myself. So this is the eyeshadow all complete. That performed very well. So a last product we have would be the Super Fake False Lash Effect Mascara Plastic Wand. The bristles are super short though, so we'll see about that. I'm gonna hit the backs of my lashes first. Very wet formula, kind of thicker. So I'm trying to be careful I don't get this on my lid, which I do tend to do. That looks really good. That did give some good length. And I feel like with the formula being wet and thicker, the lashes are sticking together a little bit in a good way to give some thickness. I feel like this could get messy if you're not being careful with it. And you can see on this eye, it does not look as good for some reason. It is clumpier, the lashes are sticking together more, and I did get some down here, so I will wait for that to dry and then scratch it off. And I am not a lash separator gal, but I think that that could be helpful over here. So those are all of the Lottie London products, but while we're here and I don't have a lip product to share, I wanted to try on this Buble Diamond Cherry Bombshell Shimmery Balmy Lip Product. And look at this glitter lip balm. And I'm hoping it will go nicely with this eyeshadow. So there is just one layer, and I'm not feeling any glitter. Let's try to build it up. That's so pretty, and I feel like it still like looks soft and almost blotted because of that balmy texture. Still not feeling any glitter. We'll have to see if there is any glitter left behind as this starts to wear off, but that is nice and definitely not as scary as I thought it was going to be. But guys, those are all my first impressions on the products that I've tried today from Lottie London. I will have a pinned comment with some more final thoughts for the end of the day, some wear time, but I will test these products out further to give you more finalized thoughts. But I would love to hear what things you've tried from Lottie London, what things do you like? What things did you not like? I would love to hear your thoughts. You can purchase Lottie London at a lot of different places. And I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.